Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome for a collective reading. We're on the run up to Christmas. How is your energy at the moment? We're coming up to shedding the skin of the completion of this year and number 9 completions. Are we really going to try and start old cycles again to repeat? Have we learnt what's already been outgrown that we can't take with us, but we might try, or we might try to recreate? So a bit of a trigger warning on repeats at the moment, so the repeat or evolve energy. So crystal oversoul attunements this morning, as one does. Let's see what crystals have got for us this morning. So letting go of old patterns, but you first have to identify them. And are you aware of what's in your life that already has completed that you may not have recognized as completed? So mindsets, patterns, cycles, situations, situationships, people, jobs, romance, thought processes, healing. It's about the longer we try to hold on to something rather than allowing a fresh and a new to come in, the more painful it will get. So 26, which is number 8, a karmic card, a karmic number, Chryso collar. The thing is with karma, we can all go, oh, at the thought of karma, but we all have it. We're incarnated to purge our karma. We're here to put things right. We're here to make better choices. We're here to let go of outmoded thought processes. We're here to make different decisions because we have always got a choice. Often we're trapped because we believe we don't have a choice. We're powerless and it's done to us. That means we're not quite working our karma in the right way, and it also means we're either not using our intuition at all, or we're not using it correctly. So we can often get hunches with intuition, but are we interpreting it correctly? Because if we're not aware of our process and looking deeply at the bigger picture, we might be looking at our processes from a very flawed, skewed perception that isn't accurate, isn't right, doesn't tell the whole story, is full of problems, is full of trauma, is full of issues. So where are we coming from? It's clearing it out. 22, fairy quartz. Fairy quartz, who doesn't like a fairy? So 22, 4. To do with business as well. Are you taking care of all your matters? Are you taking care of tying up all loose ends? Are you sort of turning your back on certain things with avoidance? There's an element of that with a number 4. Really clear things up now. It's not about running away from things. We've got to get rid of avoidance. We've got to give it up. We're all avoidant to some level, and sometimes we're not even aware how avoidant we are, but when we look at it, we can start to scratch through the surface and see deeper. Angel aura, beautiful. We all have an angel aura. 19, which is a 1, coming full circle, which we're about to do. So taking a massive leap of faith, a milestone that we're all reaching. You know, the end of this year is 2025 is a number 9, completions. There's an exit wound. Sometimes releasing and letting go hurts. But holding on will always become more painful. So what is it that this time you might have the courage to finally let go of? Remember, when we let go of certain things, or we change how we're doing certain things, it always gets replaced with better. And I think sometimes we forget that. We think there's going to be this terrible void, this terrible pain, this longing, life will never be the same again. But how about all of that is brilliant? How about all of that is really fulfilling? So, sugar lights. 32, which is a 5, the card of change. This is really about transforming those final shadow parts of what we were, how we were acting, what we were doing, and allowing something else to come up instead, something to grow, to flourish, and nurturing yourself. Do you understand the fullness of your mindsets that have led you to where you are? Has it worked for you? How happy are you? Is it productive for you or counterproductive? We're literally on the tipping point of the new energy coming into horse, the energy of freedom, the energy of actually just being it. No more doing, just be it. We can level up at quite a fast rate over the next few weeks if we choose to. But it is a surrender of I'm not choosing to hold on anymore. Not holding on with conditions or surrendering with conditions. So last one to close out on, a number 4, lapis lazuli. This is to do with hearing. It's a number 4 again, so it is about tying up loose ends, but what is it you don't want to hear? Maybe what is it that's been triggered by hearing what I've had to say this morning? Does it fit? Does it not fit? Are you resisting? Are you pushing back? What is it that is too uncomfortable just to go with? Because when we go with the flow, which is coming into 2026, it's very much about going with the flow. We can't control in the same way that we did, that things have to be a certain way to make us comfortable. It's no more about that. It's facing what's uncomfortable and working with it instead. No more avoidance, coming into a cleaner karmic energy. So there'll always be karma, good and bad. We get to choose what we create. So even even our thoughts create karma, even our energy creates karma, even our intentions to somebody that we're not saying what we're thinking but we're thinking it, that creates karma, cause and effect. So it's just about balancing out and having an experience of what we're putting out, we receive as well, because it helps alter this, which is really the ultimate mind game. So have an amazing Tuesday, everybody. With that bit closer to Christmas and the new year, so I hope you're gearing up for it and quite excited. Happy healing, everybody.